Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Sat here in the garden in the beautiful sunshine. Clouds just give me a little bit of respite. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Magdalene, because there's a workshop on Thursday night where some beautiful people are going to be joining me, and the food of the gods, our divine sister, the cacao, to journey a little bit with our hearts and with the Magdalene and with some rose magic. It's going to be an offering which I hope will be filled with loads and loads of light. Much of my work is filled with light, but a lot of it's to do with going into the shadow and really working in that space to alleviate ourselves, absolve ourselves of the conditionings and programmings that come from trauma. But what I'm ready for now in my own journey, because of my healing, is to welcome in working with the light for healing and upgrades, working with these divine energies that exist all around us to support us. So I suppose we have to balance going into the shadow with working with this love and light and nurturance to really support and enhance your own strength and courage to keep doing the more nitty-gritty, harder, gnarlier stuff. So the workshop's going to be really beautiful. There's no catharsis. All it is an offering of love for you. There'll be parts where you check in with yourself and your own heart. Just have a moment in time away from life and the hustle bustle of it, so you can just come back to yourself, be with yourself, and just check in. What is it that you want to tell yourself, and hold that in love. So we'll work through that together, and hopefully your heart will respond. Your heart will give you some insight so that you can know how to better nurture yourself. And we can do that with joy and celebrate and just let go of the guilt of all the past times when we've not loved ourselves, and really just step into loving ourselves now. And the other thing I'm going to do is teach you about the Gospel of Mary. So she wrote a gospel, but it was omitted from the Bible. And there's very important teachings in it about ascension, about personal empowerment, and about realising that the divine isn't something that's outside that we seek to connect with. It's within. We are it. And so we hear this word a lot: ascension, spiritual, ascension, meaning anchoring down our I am presence, our spiritual sovereignty, our oversoul, so that we can be fully present in the gnosis that we're a spiritual being, we're the Godhead itself, having a segregate experience so that it can feel itself, so that it can play in this realm. But knowing that it's only temporary, that this is one tiny facet of the makeup of the universal reality and the makeup of ourselves. And the Magdalene also offers some teachings which are almost, if you want to, you could do them like a daily practice, a bit like you do yoga or meditation. And these practices are there to assist you in upgrading your own self-relationship. And they're there to assist you to drop into deeper spaces of love for yourself, for others to share, and also to gain more insights into the truth of who you really are. To feel that truth about you're actually a walking miracle, a divine experiment that you created so that you could bear witness to the beauty and majesty of your own self. And this anchoring down of our oversoul into this realm is like the next level of that. As a human, we can be in the gnosis that we're bigger than this and that we're here to have this experience and enjoy it. But then the next thing is to know that in spirit, and to be working through from your own spirit in this vessel, in this realm. And imagine then the power that you'd have to do all of the co-creative stuff that you hear, the manifestation, the healing. Imagine the almost superpowers that you'd have telepathy, through increased clairvoyance, things like that. Finding your soul's purpose through the gifts in your soul revealing themselves to you. And I want this for myself. I really want this for myself. I feel like over the last few years I've done lots of things, lots of retreats, been taking part in them, been offering them, and there's loads of things on offer at the moment, loads. You know, every day you could go and do something amazing with some amazing people. But for me, it's brought me to this place of like, right, now is my time now. I really want to work with this. I've done loads of healing, been fragmented all over the place, done this, that and the other, and felt quite adrift in the healing journey. But this last weekend I've done some work which was like a completion to that. So I've been working for a very long time in the darkness, and I'm really glad now, really feeling motivated in this light to drink in the abundance of love and light that's there waiting for me all the time. I don't want to shy away from it anymore. I don't want to shy away from myself and my highest potential anymore. And so I've navigated a lot of the dark, and now it's really time to bring in that light and balance it. I want to be drenched in the love of the universe. I want to really allow every single cell in my body to drink in the love that's there, that we're made of, to experience it. And I want to feel the love of my own soul in my body, in my heart, with me every day. And that takes practice. You know, if you want your flowers to grow, you have to water them. If you want your body to grow, you have to feed it. If you want your spirituality to grow, you have to do the work. And so these practices, these secrets to the inner life, which I'm going to teach you in this workshop, will help you every day to feel a little bit closer to the truth of who you are. And the cacao is going to open our hearts. She's going to work with us to help us to drop deeper, like all the sacred plant medicines do. They help you to drop deeper, and they support you in this journey of unfolding. So the cacao is going to wrap us up in liquid love, chocolatey love. She's going to open our hearts so that we can really listen with courage, hear the things that we need to know from ourselves, so that then we can action that in our life, in service of ourselves and our own highest light. And our heart will also be open to receive these teachings and these blessings from the Magdalene. So I'm going to tell you about her gospel, and we can have a little chat about that and go deeper into the meaning of it, what it means for you and how it relates to where you're at on your journey. And we'll also do a few of the practices. So one of them I'd like to just quickly share with you now. So she talks a lot about the chalice, a rainbow chalice of light, which exists in the heart center, your own sacred heart center. This chalice of rainbow light, which is overflowing. And depending on what you need, depending on what kind of energy you need, each tone of the colours of the rainbow have certain attributes, certain healing qualities. Much like the chakras have their own properties, these colours that we exist in, that make up the spectrum of light, each have their own different properties of vibrational tone. And so when she invites you to work with this rainbow chalice in your own heart, it's about bringing up some of those colours and allowing them to bathe your aura, to heal, to align, to clear, to assist. So we can just check in right now. It's really simple. You don't have to stand on ceremony with these things. Just kneeing breath and honouring, bringing into the self. So if you want to, put your hand over your heart and just close your eyes. Drop into your body, into presence with yourself. And then notice that you're just about to do something loving for yourself, and that's good. You want that for yourself. You might have managers coming up, kicking off, saying, oh, this is boring, I don't want to do this. You know, and we shy away so much from loving ourselves. So in this moment, just commit right now in this in-breath. I'm coming in. I'm loving me. I'm taking this moment. I'm just imagining this chalice that exists inside your sacred heart. What does your chalice look like? Is it fancy? Is it golden with gems on? Is it more humble? Made of wood? Is it made of crystal? Is it made of silver or platinum? And then, once you've established this image of your chalice in your sacred heart, just peer into it, peer over the top of the rim, and see this light, liquid light there, opalescent, all the colours of the rainbow merging. And just offer your choice up to your own highest wisdom and see which colour emerges up to offer itself to bathe you in love light. Just giving thanks to this consciousness, this higher consciousness, which is assisting you within yourself. And once you have the colour, just relax your arm down and allow, as this colour radiates up from the centre of your sacred heart, out of this chalice, up through the chakras above the heart, the thymus, the throat, the third eye, opening the crown, and then allowing, like a fountain, this colour to come up and then down. And bathe in this liquid light waterfall of this colour. Through your energy field into your body. And to bathing in this liquid light, feeling it drip through the cells in the body, feeling it, just feeling your aura, taking some into your organs, even inside the body. Into the liver, into the kidneys. Filling up on this colour, this liquid light. Just examining what's going on with your body, with the energy. If you're getting sensations of a grounding nature or tingling sensations, swirling, how does it feel? Enjoying that, being present with that, just watching, feeling as this liquid light bathes you. Drink more and more of this in. If you've enjoyed this and you're feeling like you want to stay with this, then you can pause the video here. For those of you who are ready, just breathing in this colour, flooding your lungs with this liquid light. Release. Letting go of this imagery, bringing your hand back up to your heart and just thanking yourself. And you can seal it in. Just put a little knot at the top of your aura, just sealing that colour in and just asking that that continue working for the rest of the day for you. Gently just fluttering your eyes open and coming back So it'd be great to have some feedback about that. And you know, if you want to ask questions or anything about Thursday's offering, which is Thursday the 5th of July, then I'm here. You can get me through Facebook or on the phone. I love speaking to people. I think we've lost the art of that. It's also really lovely to hear somebody's voice, isn't it? So I want to reclaim that back from these boxes on the screens that we communicate through with just words. I want to hear your soul. I want to hear your heart. So yeah, offerings on Thursday, rose magic, cacao, and the secret teachings of the Magdalene. Join us in Oldham at the Ashram in the attic, and it's only £25. That's it, and that includes a full dose of cacao as well, which in itself is worth like £5. All right, my darlings. So sending loads of love and blessings to you today. May the angels and the unicorns go with you at your back. All right, ciao ciao for now.